Hi, welcome to World Waterworks. My name is Brad Stair. I'm Director of Marketing here at our Oklahoma City office. I'm really excited to give you a tour of our facility today. So why don't I get you some safety glasses and we'll head on back to the shop. So while we're heading back, why don't I give you a brief history of the company and this building. World Waterworks was founded in 1998. Over the years, we've resided in a few different buildings around Oklahoma City, but we moved here into this 55,000 square foot facility in 2011. Before moving here, different departments would be spread out over multiple buildings due to lack of space. However, moving the headquarters here has allowed for all operations to be centralized into one space. This building now houses manufacturing, project management, engineering, as well as drafting, procurement, and all the finance required to make each project successful. Now that I've told you a little bit about the building, we'll continue with the tour. Okay, our first stop is here in the project management / engineering office. Every project that comes into this facility is assigned a project manager that will be with the project from start to finish. Once a purchase order is received, that project manager will be your single point of contact to provide any and all updates, as well as answer any questions that may arise during the duration of the project. In addition to project management, engineering, drafting, quality control, HS&E, and all other production offices are all housed here in this office. Very few of the projects that are received are 100% standard, so our engineers and drafters work tirelessly to ensure that our customers receive the quality products that you've come to expect from World Waterworks. Okay, let's head out into the shop and I'll walk you through the manufacturing process. Every piece of equipment manufactured in this facility, whether it be a DAF, a round tank, or a square tank, all are made from 5x10 sheets of polypropylene plastic. World Waterworks receives pallets of the poly sheets ranging in thickness from 3/8 up to 1.5 inches thick. The thickness of the poly used during manufacture will depend on the size of equipment being manufactured, as well as the different parts being manufactured for assembly. Once it is determined what size poly is needed, the plastic will be brought to the butt welder where it will begin the process of manufacture. Obviously, not all pieces of equipment needed to manufacture a DAF or a tank, be it round or square, are going to fit onto a single 5x10 sheet of poly. Thus, World Waterworks uses a butt welder to weld the sheets together to create the proper amount of surface area to manufacture those parts. During this process, 2 sheets are lined up and then pressed up against a hot plate for a period of time. The hot plate will send the heat into each sheet and make the plastic soft and ready to be molded together. When the plastic is ready, the hot plate will drop out and the 2 sheets will be pressed together to weld to each other. Once welded, the operator shaves off the excess and gets the sheets ready to move over to the router. When the sheets are at the proper size, they are brought over to the CNC router where they will be routed into the different parts needed for assembly. Each piece is programmed into the computer and sent to the router. Depending on the part being made, the router will either cut out the part completely or will score the plastic to assist in alignment during assembly. Once the pieces are cut out, they are put onto a project shelf and wheeled over to the main assembly area. In addition, the small parts and kits are pulled out of inventory and brought over to assembly. The main assembly area is designed to be an assembly line. The line is broken up into stations, and each station is to complete their task in a 4-day period. The tasks for each station are posted on cards inside the station to ensure everyone knows what they need to accomplish for each piece of equipment. The model of DAF or type of equipment will determine which tasks are to be completed in each station and how much personnel is needed to complete those tasks. For the larger DAF models, the assembly is broken up between the base and the top of the DAF. Each section is sent down the assembly line, and once the second piece reaches the fourth section, they are assembled together to make the full DAF shell. Once assembled, a stainless steel frame is manufactured in our weld shop and attached to the DAF to provide additional support. Once the shell of the DAF is fully assembled, it is moved over to the mechanical area for final assembly and testing. The mechanical area is where the finishing touches are added to the DAF to get it ready to ship. First, the sludge piping is added to the base of the DAF as well as the sludge hopper. Then, the DAG pump and the sludge pump, as well as the piping for each, are assembled in a separate area and then connected to the DAF. As soon as the plumbing is finished, the electrical department will run the wiring throughout the DAF, and the junction panels and other instrumentation will also be connected. To complete the assembly of the DAF, all of the other miscellaneous equipment, such as the sludge rakes, rake gear motors, and final walkways will be added. Every job will be fully assembled, no matter how elaborate, to ensure that all pieces fit together and that they are safe to send to the job site. Once assembly is complete, the DAF is put through a 3-hour run test. World Waterworks uses a test panel, complete with a sample program, to put the DAF through all of the processes that it will see on the job site. The program runs the DAF in auto mode, simulating the rakes running as well as the cones and hopper being evacuated to ensure all of the DAF components are working properly and there are 0 leaks either in the DAF shell or in the piping. Once complete, the DAF will be broken down and the shipping department will get it ready to send to the job site. Thanks again for joining me on a tour of our facility today. If you wish to come here in person or you wish to speak to us about a possible wastewater treatment solution, please feel free to contact one of our regional sales managers and they would be happy to assist you. Thanks again and have a nice day.